Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your annual forecast for the year of 2025. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. All right, Spirit, what is coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025, please? What is coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025? Thank you. What is coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025? Towards Taurus, okay. Clarify, please, what is coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025? It's coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025. Okay, so, this new deck is thick and it just keeps throwing out like a whole deck of them. So I decided to just take the card that's off the top of whatever it throws out. I'll just take the one off the top. Seems to be working that way. This year might have to do some things a little different. Okay, so let's just see until the deck gets used to it. Okay, what is coming towards Taurus for the year of 2025? Thank you. Such a beautiful deck, too. I love it. Who's coming towards Taurus for the year? Okay, thank you. How funny. Okay. And he just wants to keep being at the bottom of everybody. So I really think, like, this is the season of divinity. I just really feel like God, source, universe is, like, really involved. I mean, I don't know why I feel like I want to explain that in the Taurus. Whatever. Go run, tell it on the mountain after you get this insight from me, though. You know, I feel like the divine, the source, the universe sometimes just lets us run amok and do what we do. Make our choices, right? Free will. But then every so often, it's like, you know what? Y'all not doing what I asked y'all to do. So let me get in the middle here. And let me get involved, you know, or sometimes it's like the angels have been assigned and the angels are only doing so much, or we're only allowing them to do so much. And then the divine, the universe, the head decides that, you know, I have a deadline. There's some things that need to get done. Let me get involved because, you know, sometimes the only way to get it done right is if you do it yourself. So that's the energy that I'm picking up for the collective. Okay. So go run, tell that on the mountain. But here, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. You got the second house in your first quarter. I like that. However, there's some suspension in it. All right. So second house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Here's the thing, Taurus, what I'm picking up for you. Okay, it's a two-part. I heard that. All right. Many of you are fine. You were fine. You have been fine. You did a whole lot of work to get your material possessions to a place of stability. So when you came into the new year, very stable. You came in, you good, you're on good footing. But you also had this mindset that you were going to continue to grind, that you were going to go get it, that it was going to be even more of that. But the thing is that that's not necessarily like you're good. That's what Spirit is telling me, like you're good where you are. Don't get greedy. That's what I'm hearing for you. Don't get greedy. Why am I hearing that? What clarified it is the hangman. Okay? The hangman says, see it differently. Look at the shape. The Ankh, right? She's hanging from the Ankh. Eternal life. Okay? Which then makes me think of Ma'at. Way in your heart. So what are you chasing the bag for, Taurus? What's your purpose? To be rich? Well, it's easier for a camel to get through the needle of an eye. Taurus, go run and tell it on the mountain that Sophisticated Intuition has really changed. But anyways, go tell it on the mountain that it's easier for a camel to get through the needle of an eye than it will be for a rich man to get into heaven. So there is something here about you taking a little bit of time. Yeah, we got to get the bag. We got to stay secure in the earth, right? We need this house. We need this car. We need to be able to provide for our families. We need to have that stability. To have that stability, we need to have that stability for longevity. We need to have that stability for our legacy. We want to leave something for our children behind, so on and so forth. But what is it about you, Taurus? You got to dig a little deeper, because Hangman energy says stop, pause, think about what is my real reasons? What's my truth? What is the weight of my heart when it comes to finances, to the financial security that I'm seeking? Why am I chasing this bag? Am I just trying to be better and greater? I really don't pick that up as Taurus energy. So is there someone around you who has that energy that we need to maybe have a conversation with about what the importance is? Okay. Because that's what comes up in your first quarter. It's like, let me think about my reasons behind what I'm chasing in the material realm. Okay. Then Neptune comes. Dream and transcend. I feel like, Taurus, honestly, you're probably not going to like this, especially if, like I said, it's a two-part story here, because there's other Tauruses who maybe didn't have the bag, who are going after the bag, who have a tunnel vision about getting the bag, because you maybe finances weren't so secure, or maybe they didn't get secure until the end of the year, right, of last year. So now you have a grand idea, Neptune energy, coming into the second quarter, of how you're going to expand. Okay. But Spirit says slow down and think about what is your intention behind it. Because here's the thing, you chasing after it, chasing after it, chasing after, you're going to chase it away. That's just the laws. Okay. That's just universal law. So it's important here, Taurus, for you to slow down. That's what I'm getting. January, February, March, April, May, even all the way up until your birthday, just about. Okay. For you to slow down and really visualize and realize your dreams. Six of Wands, clarifying the Neptune energy of dreams. And what did it say on there? Transcend. Okay. So there's really this, you're going to be successful. You are successful. That's what I feel like you carried in a level of success that puts you in good standing. You don't have to go so hard. That's what I'm getting. You don't have to go so hard. It just flows to you. Okay. And this is, if you haven't been in that mental state, then that's the mental state that you need to come into, or should come into, for the first and second quarter, that it flows to me. I don't have to chase it so hard. I don't have to be greedy about it. I don't have to hoard it all, because I don't know why, but I'm hearing that in the spirit for some of you Tauruses, that you're hoarders. Okay, so you need to not hoard it all. There's a bit of sharing the wealth, okay, energy that I'm getting for you for the first and second quarter, but it really is a slowing down, a recognizing, an appreciation. I feel like for some of you, many of you actually, that you worked very, very hard to get where you are. So you're trying to maintain that. But Spirit is saying that for this first and second quarter, for you to slow down and appreciate the fruits of your labor. Okay. Because then when you get to the third quarter, looks like a lot of love, actually, for the third and the fourth. Let me see what's going on. First house. Individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Yeah, see, by slowing down, weighing your heart, really looking at the purpose and intention behind everything that you do, not just your chasing of the bag, but the way you love, the energy that you put out to others, the way that you're nurturing or caring for your children. There's a lot of a reflection that happens for you this year, Taurus, is what I'm getting. I'm slowing down a little bit to hear your message. And by the time you get to third quarter here, there's something too about really understanding who you are, okay? And your approach to life, as this card says, like, who am I and how am I approaching this life that I'm living, okay? I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of very mature Taurians here, okay? Or at least some Taurians that are going to be maturing in this season, okay? This was clarified by the Goddess of Cups. So this is a very nurturing type of energy that is This is someone who listens to their intuition, not just listens, but trusts their intuition so much so that it is the guiding light in all the ways that they do. So that's that approach to life energy that I feel like you're going to be coming into in the third quarter, is like really listening to your intuition and allowing it to guide you to where to put your cup. Okay, where to put the cup of love, where to put the cup of money, where to put the cup. Okay. Fourth quarter, everything changes. Everything changes for you, Taurus. I feel like that is also a collective energy, honestly. I hate that for us. And me personally, I did not go into this new season. I mean, I know you're not here to hear about me personally, but me personally, I did not go into this new season, into 2025, with high hopes about changes. I'm really just focused on my internal growth this year, as I really focused on a lot of materials last year. So I'm kind of in a similar energy as you Taurians, but I'm seeing, as I'm getting through these messages, that a lot of the big change, at a new year, at a new fiscal year, I should say, and even in the new year, which comes in March, I want to say it's March, April. It varies depending on what region you're in and what knowledge you have researched. But anyways, we all get so gung-ho about making some big changes. If we've been living in an impoverished mindset, then we want to shift that mentality and we want to get more productive and more profitable, right? If we've been neglecting our temples, then we want to start, increasing our fitness, and then we make strides to do that. I'm not saying that none of that is happening. What I'm saying is that the true change doesn't really appear, or does not truly manifest into our physical realm, or it doesn't become tangible. Thank you for that, Spirit. Until fourth quarter for many of us. Okay. Again, everybody's on their different timeline, so you may see those changes mid-year. But what the energy that I am continuously picking up here is two parts, and I'm gonna try to make sure I mention it in everybody's, because even though it's not showing up, it is the collective message that Spirit gave me, is don't look back. And I really feel like I've seen it and heard it so many times leading into this change of the season, because it may feel like nothing's happening still. Okay. We went through a year last year where it felt like we were chasing the tail. Okay. I think there's still some elements of that where it looks like nothing is happening, or you're getting big, great wins and then something knocks you back down, something to that effect, because Spirit is really drilling down into me. Don't look back. So don't measure today by yesterday. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Because come here for the fourth quarter for you, Taurus, is major change. The eighth house, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. Okay. Now the interesting thing is that it is clarified by the Lovers. Okay. The Lovers. Yeah, it may very well have something to do with your romantic situation, but more importantly, it's about the choices that you're making. And I think that is just goes back. So here's I read this first, second, third, fourth quarter, but it's all relevant. So however this plays out for you, Taurus, is however it plays out for you. Don't be a stickler to the timing that I provided. Okay. But here's the thing the reason why I even threw that part in is because somehow or another, this fourth quarter energy, the message that is telling me about these huge changes that are going to occur, that are based off the choices that you make in the fourth quarter, but more importantly, the choices that you make throughout the year. Okay. So I really do feel like this hangman energy that you start off with in the first part of the year is so important for you, Taurus, that you take some time to really visualize, contemplate, think forward though. Don't think backwards about what didn't work out or how it didn't work out or how you tried to manifest some things and that didn't work, or no. Keep your focus visualized on present moment and where you're headed to, not where you came from. Okay, this just isn't one of those years. Yes, we have to remember where we came from so we can know where we're going and where we're at. But this just isn't one of those years. Spirit is not playing with me, so I'm gonna not. So I'm gonna not play with you. Don't look back. Think forward. What do you want to see happen? Okay, not what didn't happen. What do you want to see happen? That's the big message for you, Taurus. Okay, now let me go ahead and get some additional guidance for Taurus, please. What's coming towards them in 2025? Thank you. Yep, and that's that Goddess of Cups. Softening my heart. I'm no longer willing to let bad experiences take over my heart. It's time to let go of negativity. See what I'm saying? Don't look back, Taurus. I feel like everybody's going to be like, she said the same thing in all of our messages. It's a collective energy. But no, seriously though, Taurus, don't let anything from the past or anything that hurt you or provided a challenge keep you from focusing on what the potential and possibility of life looks like moving forward. All right. And that is your message. Love and light.